Previously on Sector 13.
Hannah and Lotus, you are instructed to escort Ori down to the holding facility. Ilara and Alara, you will be tasked to accompany myself and Kamina to the medical wing where Jay is.
Well, I'll let me up to the task or while the world gets destroyed, so hit me.
Okay, perfect. Now, I don't know how many pages we'll be able to fully do, but I feel like if we keep up with the pace that we go at, we might be able to get at least 2 pages. At least.
Torture him all you like. The chains will heal him so he can't use his bloody powers anymore. Pain, pain, and more pain.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah. So now you kind of figured out, oh shit, yeah, Annabelle was the culprit. So Ori climbs down the obelisk, but he's not climbing naturally. He's going, face first downward, but he's heading right towards the guy. And as he reaches him, he grabs a hold of his neck, and he just rips his head off.
The one that's been talking the most is the twin with the short hair. She's got more of a goofy attitude. Where the other one with the long hair, the one that tends to wear the lab coat, is absolutely glaring daggers through this man. And back at the twin with the shorter hair. I don't know what you're on about, but we don't know much about immortality.
Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever makes you sleep better at night. He will stand back upright, and when he does that, you can see there's a visible shock that comes through him. As it looks like he's almost electrified. And he will kind of collapse down to the ground and falls unconscious. And Nisa will finally speak up. Looks like the founder found out about the cameras.
Shit.
Nope. Awful texture.
Oh, you.
Yeah, no. Oh god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Keep it right up.
Cowards.
Hello and welcome, I guess.
No.
Hi.
I'm not ready. Let's
Are
go.
Are
Hello,
any of
listeners.
us
Do
really
you
ready?
like pulp in your drink?
Yeah.
I do.
Well,
I
get
do.
out.
What?
Hate it.
Alright, I'll leave. Apparently, I'm the only one who likes pulp.
Apparently.
You guys are just
Like-
cowards.
I guess so. I like it. I like no obstruction in my drink.
That means you don't like boba, too, right?
Nope, I don't like boba.
Correct.
I love boba.
Nope,
So
don't
do
care
I.
what.
Anywho, but yeah, so you guys are kind of like free to roam around the Dominion at this point until the twins give the okay that you guys are ready to go, get into action, and set forth to the ritual site where the ritual site where CJ will be your magician? Will be the mage to open up the rift void to allow you guys to pass through and track down Annabelle. So, yeah, in the meantime, you do whatever the hell you want to do in terms for preparations.
Okay. I would like to find my team.
For a
I'm
second, I
back.
thought you said you would like to find your tea.
I thought you
And I
said
was
I
like,
like to
what kind?
find.
No, I'd like to find Abraham and
I thought you said I like to
Yes,
find
yes.
IT. I'm like, in game or
just in general.
Abraham's
I
out
just-
back smoke.
I just feel like bothering somebody. Oh, no. I want to find.
That rings home too hard.
Why I said it. I want to find. I want to find my team: Abraham, Viscus, Alara. I want to find them.
Abraham's
Oh.
out back taking a smoke. Cause he's cool like that. Hashtag drugs.
Hey, you look like you just did something really badass and you're really proud of it.
Nope.
Ah, yes, the stoic badass. Anyway, hey, do you know where do you know where the twins are? I feel like we should have a little team powwow before we a little get together, a little privately, you know, so we could all have a talk. I found some information that we should probably talk about.
I haven't found anything. I don't know where they are. If you know something, I'm happy to. I don't know what I'm happy to do anymore.
You wanna meet? Our rooms are gone. Damn it!
What do you mean our rooms are gone?
Well, we're in a different place. I don't think did we ever get set up in a
You're
room?
referencing the okay.
Yeah. Did we ever get set up in a room or like a dwelling place, DM, or have we?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
think-
You guys
oh,
have
okay.
gotten like a long rest already here at the Dominion. Like the cathedral's taken over by Eldritch at this point right now, right? So there was kind of like this little bunker quarter situation set up for you guys.
All right, cool. Then we need to go to the bunker. Our bunker specifically, like, you know, where we could have we'll have a nice, quiet talk.
I'm gonna take a cigarette and put it out in the back of my hand because Abraham, because he's a tiefling, so that doesn't really mean much to him.
What an edgelord.
I was gonna say.
That's very unhealthy. We need to find the twins.
He's resistant to fire.
The twins are in the bunker.
It's like licking your finger to put out a candle, except you doesn't have to do it that much.
All right, the twins. Good, you're here already. Did you read my mind?
No, we've been here?
Excellent. Well, close. Okay, I'll get everyone in. Squeeze on in here. Yes, Lotus. I know it's a bit of a tight fit. All right, come on, everyone in. Gonna close the door. It's like, you know, make sure no one's around. Close the door. Turn around. So I'm having some second thoughts
About?
like this place. It's, I don't know. I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that maybe this place just isn't on the up and up. That maybe they're not looking out for the best interests of the people as a whole, and maybe looking out for the, like, you know, the betterment of
Abraham's
themselves.
head is on a swivel right now, looking for anything that could possibly indicate that we are being listened to.
Roll me a perception check.
16.
16. You, as far as you are aware, coast is clear.
Wait, are there any ghosts in here?
You can also roll a perception check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a fool. I forgot to open up my character sheets. It's okay.
It happens.
It happens.
It do be like that sometimes.
Miss Hana. Alright, Hana, what's your perception? Cool. Fantastic. Alright. I hear a cricket, though.
I made the mistake of trying to Discord soundboard to my
Oh.
in-person D&D group who's full of ADHD people.
Oh.
Some a lot more than others, so hopefully they forget about it.
They won't. 21?
No, they won't. Yeah, it looks like the coast for sure is clear.
Alright. I don't think we're being watched by anyone. Anyway, I'm just having some apprehensions. I'm just feeling that maybe this place isn't as altruistic as I was hoping it would be.
Actually, oh, never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
Because, I mean, like, I guess I should probably explain. So, I think I saw...
I'm going to put my hand over her mouth immediately.
Yeah, just because you don't see anything doesn't mean you shouldn't just openly talk about all of this.
Now what the hell am I supposed to do? We're just gonna do this?
Like, Abraham's not even acknowledging that, just still looking around.
Like wrenching, like trying to wrench my beak out of your hand.
Oh, this is the bird.
Yeah. It's either that or you're. There's no way you could cover the hand. You put your hand over an elephant's mouth.
Oh no! The elephant, it would just be like pushing up on the jaw, so you can't even drop it.
Yeah.
Wow. What's something a detective would say? Like someone who knows about surveillance and everything. Not here. Now release the beak.
Well, then where?
Close the beak again.
Lotus will speak up. Yeah, I don't think it's a very good idea if we have any sort of apprehensions, although I feel like this is something that eventually we need to... A bridge that is going to have to be crossed eventually. Eventually. Though I do agree. Now is probably not the best place to speak about anything, really. Maybe what to get for lunch.
Are we allowed to leave this facility?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so what to get for lunch sounds like a amazing idea.
Mm-hmm. So let's go grab lunch. I haven't been to this area before, but I don't know. Feeling... I'm a vegetarian, so, you know. Nice salad or... I don't know, maybe go like a nice vegetable soup. That sounds nice. Let's find a place that serves vegetable soup.
Am I gonna have to try to figure out how to talk incognito?
Maybe.
Alright, let's go grab lunch.
So you guys start making your way out of the facility. And outside you do see Kamina just having a smoke. He gives you guys a little nod.
Nod back. Hana looks indignant.
Kamina is the Gojo looking
Hot boy.
fucker.
Yeah!
The twins both look at each other and then like definitely walk faster when they see him.
Inside check.
On him or the twins?
Twins.
Yeah? You could roll an insight check if Becca wants to roll deception.
24.
Alright, well. That first one's a 4. And then the other twin is a 20. And they just look really uncomfortable. Like, they definitely want to be away from that guy.
One more so than the other.
Yeah.
Due to a feeling on the more positive side or the more negative side of things?
Negative.
Okay.
Like, if you told something embarrassing, and then you see them, like, immediately, and you're like... Or, like, had an embarrassing moment with that person. It's more like an awkward interaction they're trying to escape from.
I'm... How far away is he?
I would say at this point you guys are like 10, 15 feet away from him. The max.
Oh, so if I were to go over to him and ask for a light, it wouldn't look too weird?
Not really, no.
Okay, I'll do just that.
Okay. Yeah, he just reaches in, pulls out a really nice lighter. And he hands it over.
I'll light a new cigarette. I don't smoke. I don't know how this works. And I'll like nod or put it in my mouth, nod a thank you, and continue walking with the group.
He gives a small little nod again, puts it back in his pocket. But yeah. Yeah, you guys, where where you want to go? I know a little shop with some soup.
Yeah,
Vegetable
a
soup.
shop with some soup.
Are
Shop
they
with some
closed?
soup. No. It's
Okay.
open. Oh,
No, are there clothes?
Oh, are there clothes? I thought you said, are they closed? And I was like, no. Yeah, there's clothes. You guys can do a little shopping if you want to do a little shopping.
I'd like to purchase 2 shirts.
Okay.
Great.
You purchased 2 shirts.
Cool.
Okay, what kind of shirts do you want? Are you talking like polos? Are you talking button-ups? Are you...
Polo, although if some of y'all wouldn't mind indulging yourselves in the the animated short that I just put in chat. It's a couple minutes long.
I already know what it is.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
I put it on my way home from work this morning, and I can quote it from memory.
Lord.
Purple eyes, you absolute madman. But so all right, so we do a little clothes shopping. We find a soup store.
Yeah.
We bought from the soup store.
Yes, from the soup store. I would say 2 gold pieces for just a plain Jane shirt.
Cool.
Good old Nike logo or something on it.
Quietly eating
Like
soup.
that little Adidas in the corner, something like that.
Yeah.
I actually do have a polo with Adidas on. That's the only logo polo I have.
Can I see if we have been followed or are being watched at all while we're on our stroll?
Yeah, you can roll it for a perception check.
Okay, cool. Can I roll with advantage? Because I have to
You betcha. You
Yay! Okay, make sure that I'm picking them on the right character sheet, first and foremost. Okay, cool. Oh, I completely forgot we're on roll 20, so I'll make my life a little easier. Perception. Perception. Did it roll it? Fantastic.
I heard.
That's a 15.
15? As far as you're aware, the coast is clear. You do see a couple birds here and there. But the coast is pretty clear.
I think we're okay. Take another sip of my soup. I think we're okay. I think we can talk. So, what did we all find out?
I can ask. Yeah, Abraham will ask. So, how do you like your steak?
I just said I was a vegetarian.
See, personally, I like my steak a little more cooked thoroughly because you don't have to worry too much about whether or not it's disease ridden on the inside or anything like that. You just you see it for what it is, and you can just trust that it'll be good for you at the end of the day. So I'm just wondering, how do you like your steak?
Lotus looks a little confused, but she thinks she gets what you're talking about, and she says, "Well, I too like my." She's confused because she doesn't exactly. I suppose.
You can roll an insight check to see.
Yeah, she's a vegetarian. It's like she's never really eaten meat, so she doesn't really know what do I do with this? I'll roll it. Let me do that. That's smart. Okay, a 13.
So I've actually never had to roll this. Do I roll deception or persuasion? Because you get what I'm trying to do, right?
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to do.
You know what? The ball is in your court. You're the DM right now. You're doing this.
Okay, so it's either persuasion or deception. Those are the two, right?
Yeah.
Okay, persuasion, deception. They're both equal.
Well, there's your answer.
Well, okay. I guess, well, just for your sake, I'm gonna roll deception.
Okay.
24. Meaning, so at that point, I would say you might be able to pick up the metaphor that I'm trying to place down, but it might be harder for other people too.
Like, oh, that's good. A little hard for Lotus with 13.
They're at least trying. They go steak. Yeah, steak is very good.
It's very.
Because I just want to confirm: does Brittany understand what I'm trying to go for?
Yes, I'm trying. I know you're trying to like.
Okay. So you're just playing the part.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, I don't. Hana is just like, I'll handle this. I like my steak well done as well, but the problem is that I feel like some steak.
Hold on.
Well
Well done is a little too. Ugh, if you know what I'm saying, because you don't want all of the produce to be on the outside and just baked from existence. It's beneficial for some steak to have a little bit of seasoning. If you're a guy like me, there's always a little bit of benefit, a little bit of seasoning in every type of steak. But I ordered the steak last night, and it was we call it blue rare.
Are you saying that your steak was bad?
Oh,
Because as long as you cook your steak up to temperature, then you really actually, depending upon the cut, you actually want to kind of go a medium rare, depending upon. But a well done steak, at least you're damn sure that there's nothing in it. But if you got a bad steak, well then, I
but
feel like
a well done steak doesn't have any kind of oomph behind it,
I mean, yeah, that's true. I kind of feel like I'm kind of wondering, look, the
you
point of the
eat it
matter
and then you're just trying to work. You have to work too hard to get anything done because it's all just the essence of what makes a steak good is not there.
That's true. But what I'm saying is that, did you get a bad steak last night?
I don't know.
Hey, Laura, how was your steak? Laura.
The twin with the short hair really isn't paying attention. They're like poking at their soup. The twin with the long hair that is like pulled up. I prefer fish.
I knew you would just.
But she obviously understands the conversation.
Okay.
So you just don't want to deal with steak.
She has
at
a
all.
passive. Yeah, she has a passive insight of an 18. She understands what's going on.
So you just don't want to deal with steak at all.
I prefer fish. So no, I tend to avoid these kinds of things. Steak. Whether any form of temperature is done on them.
But unfortunately, we're going to be having steak tonight, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Is that what's on the menu? Great.
Yeah. But I'm saying is that, I thought the steak was good until I bit into it, and it just doesn't. It just didn't really sit right with me, I feel like it just it wasn't seasoned very well. It was chewy. It was I guess it was well done, like shoe leather. It just put a bad taste in my mouth. And unfortunately, we don't get to choose the menu item. So what are we gonna do about it? Lotus still looking confused.
I mean, what's
Well,
stopping us?
be nice to the folks in the back that have the knives that cut the steak. Pay our bills and figure out what to do afterwards.
All I know is I'm not a big fan of how this steak has been cooked.
Me either. But I surely don't want food poisoning. That would suck. And something tells me we can't sue these people.
We could change the menu.
How do you propose we do that? I don't think we could just ask the chefs in the back. As Abraham said, they got some damn sharp knives.
I might have a contact with a local health inspector.
Ooh.
We might have some wait staff who would prefer a different menu as well.
Well, unfortunately, I might have bought in with the store owner, with the restaurant owner. So, not gonna lie, I'm a little worried that some of my investments may screw me on this. But at the same time, I'm not down to get food poisoning.
We've already been poisoned.
Yeah, my stomach hurts. Meanwhile, Lotus is like looking at like the twin that's not eating her soup, and she says, "Are you gonna eat that?"
Oh, yes.
This just sticks his finger in the soup, and then suddenly there's no soup.
Oh,
His soup or the twin soup?
His soup, what?
I was about to, because she's staring at it and she's like, I don't remember what I ordered, but I guess
you seem
Sorry,
troubled. Would you
I'm
like
thinking-
to talk about it?
Were you about to stab the walking aquarium?
No, she was just gonna watch him in fascination.
Oh.
But I just have a lot on my mind. The ritual is just, so taxing on the brain. Formulas, understanding. Things I don't think any of you would understand, except maybe Alara.
I agree.
Wow.
Well, no, I agree. I don't really deal in that kind of magic or that kind of science, so no, I wouldn't. But I'm sure. But you two are very smart. I'm certain that you will succeed.
Thanks.
So why are we talking about steak? Hana's like, shush, shush, shush. I got this. Don't worry about it. We're having a conversation about steaks. You're a vegetarian. Eat your soup. I'm out of soup. Order more.
More soup.
Abraham will push his bowl of soup over to her.
She'll grab it. Then she'll just suck it up with her trunk.
It's also probably not vegetarian, if I'm being completely honest.
Sneeze out.
A little protein
Why?
never hurts nobody.
It doesn't. My stomach. It doesn't settle well with it. It's not very good for me. Anyway, so what are we talking about? We're talking about steak. So anyway, if we want to change the menu item, like you said, there's the wait staff that we could ask to just kind of like, slide us some fish.
You have to bring up the proper citations.
Yeah, but I don't think the restaurant owner is going to like that very much.
No, but once the health inspector comes through, it might be of assistance.
That's one hell of a health inspector.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Unfortunately.
what are we, we have a whole lot. They're already the wait staff is already prepping food in the back, and we can't just change the menu on them all of a sudden. I feel like, we should probably let them know that we prefer fish.
No, we don't change the menu like that. We change how the menu is executed.
I suppose that's true. So if that's the case, when should we do it? Because personally, there's some parts of this steak that I just don't feel good about wanting to consume. I had someone complain to me about how they don't quite care for the steak either, and I got a bit of a moral quandary.
So above table, is anyone planning on actually aligning with the Dominion through this?
I would, as a player, I would like to try to save Annabelle if possible, because something tells me that she just might be in too deep.
Yeah, 'cause I was kind of hoping that one of you would align with the Dominion, and then I have that cool moment of you're doing something, and I point the gun at the back of your head. Step
Damn,
away,
like a
son.
badass.
Exactly. I can have so many badass moments with this. I'm loving this character.
Well, Hana doesn't want to, Hana doesn't want to kill Annabelle if she can help it.
Real quick, off the table, or above the table, not off the table. Give y'all inspiration, everybody.
Oh, yay!
Because hot diggity damn, this is awesome.
Yay!
I'm good at metaphors.
Okay, keep going.
Ration. Inspo. Ration. Anyway, alright, so, well, Ilara, do you know some wait staff that might be willing to, get us fish instead of steak?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why, unfortunately? You sound like you don't like them.
I just don't like it when people know too much. Or think they know too much.
About what?
Private matters. You're so nosy.
I am!
So, your friends on the wait staff, is this something that they have to fully clock in and be in shift to talk to, or can we try to convince them off shift?
I think that the entirety of the wait staff is unable to really change the menu at their own willingness. The cooks are very aggressive when it comes to maintaining the menu.
Yeah, the head chef got one hell of a knife.
I thought you were planning on doing some overtime work here for them. Is that something you need to clock in for too, or can you just stay off the clock of that one?
I don't think I'm capable of putting in that overtime. But doesn't mean somebody else isn't.
So, do you think you'll be able to talk to the wait staff at all?
I could try, but that doesn't mean they can help. It doesn't look like their hands are able to adjust like that when their hands are tied so closely to the menu.
So we're just gonna have to make it work on our own?
I think so.
That's gonna be tricky. But at the same time, we're the only ones who are actually going to be eating the steak. They're just gonna cook it. From what I understand.
A waiter is gonna approach the table.
I was wondering if someone was going to roll an insight check below the table.
It's a younger gentleman. He's got like this brown hair, a mole on his face, and he's wearing, a very traditional like waiter attire, a button-up shirt. He's got his apron on. Sorry to interrupt, but do you mind if I clear any empty dishes?
Yes. Lotus will pick up some of the empty dishes and look them dead in the eye and do an insight.
Yeah, go for it.
Abraham, if Abraham can get in on that as well.
Yeah, totally.
24.
Nope. 11.
Oh. No.
Let's see. Make sure it's the right twin who's paying attention. 11. She's not paying attention that much to the waiter.
Okay. Lotus, you definitely get an inkling. He kind of looks at you and gives you a little wink.
She stares at him. What, is this a friendly wink, or is it a I'm with the Dominion wink?
It's a, hey, how's it going? Huh? Huh?
What?
Yeah, how are you doing there?
What's this?
What did Lotus roll an insight?
What's it? For 24?
24.
Rolled a 24.
This is very
Kinda-
vague for 24
Is he-
insights.
Oh, wait. So is he flirting with me?
No, it's definitely like, hey, you know, kind of like, hi, you know me. How's it going?
She's staring. She's staring. Her ears are just kind of flapping a little bit. Help me. Who is this man? Someone help me.
Abraham will just like try to very subtly shake his head, or like do like the finger to the throat thing.
What's your what's your passive perception, just so I can kind of get a gauge?
Lotus?
Yeah,
12.
12. Okay. So you recognize his body frame, like his height and everything. The way he's built is very, I don't want to say muscular, but it looks very similar to Kamina.
This motherfucker.
Lotus is just gonna stare at him, and she's gonna ask, "How do you like your steak?"
Honestly, I don't like steak at all.
Do you like fish?
Can I get someone that can agree with me on steak?
I'm a vegetarian myself.
Are you now? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. Well, if let me put it this way. Steak is not very great in my opinion. If I could take it off the menu, I would.
I'm just like, that's a shame. I really love steak. And Lotus is like kind of like, no, we just no, it's the same conversation. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Well, what the hell? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be cooking in the kitchen?
That's not how wait staff work.
Well, he's sitting here. Well, he's I didn't realize he was the busboy. I thought he was a member of the. I thought he was a member of the kitchen. It's a very important role. Staring.
He just kind of gives a smile and he's like, I'm just directed by my boss and told what to do. However, from time to time, I like to explore. Do a lot of cutting.
Cutting? Is that a threat?
Oh. I like to cut ties and loose threads on
Oh, so you're-
article of clothing.
Viscous. So you're a tailor?
Yeah,
Do you make hats?
I could.
Can I have a hat?
Sure. I can make you one after work.
Whoa!
Aw, little goo man. We. I don't know. Okay, so so we're all in agreement that the steak that we got served last night was bad.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alara,
Yeah.
the one with the long hair, will look directly at this dude and be like, mine was burnt.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Abraham does not trust me, so he's not gonna say anything.
He does have kind of like a smug smile on his face, kind of like,
Well, because I rolled an inside of 11.
Well, I'm gonna take these dishes out of the way. And if you need anything, just give me a whistle. And he's gonna walk away with all your dirty dishes.
They let anyone be a server here.
I know, right? So.
Wait, didn't I just get a light off that guy?
Did you figure it out?
Figure what out? Did I just get a light off that guy? And then he's a waiter? No.
My eyes weren't as good as I thought they were. Look, the point of the matter is that apparently nobody likes the steak. I'm starting to pick up on the analogy. Nobody liked the steak. Yours was burnt.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to eat it tonight. So the question is, what do we do about it? if we're going to go against the menu and prefer anything else instead, be it fish, vegetarian, or hats, then we should decide whether or not we're just going to eat this awful steak, or we are going to demand, or at least attempt, to have something different. So, what are we going to do about it?
I call my health inspector.
How soon can you get the health inspector?
Yeah.
The real question is, okay, first of all, how do you want to reach out to said health inspector?
This is something that we're gonna have to workshop right now.
Yeah, I know. You did this.
Yeah. Because this doesn't seem like the kind of relationship where it's like purely telepathic, like Venom. Actually, the thing was a goat mask with the ritual, right?
For this particular incident, yes.
Okay. Are those like cultist robe looking people? Is that normal around here, or were they like wearing their Sunday best?
They were wearing their Sunday best.
Great.
Those types of individuals are not common. I will say that as well. And I will also throw a bone and say that he is friends with a certain individual who has an affinity to crows, to which was seen outside of the place you're at right now. Oh,
You are correct. Oh, God, I don't want to bring Copper into this.
However you would like to do this is entirely up to you. And we will let the dice choose your fate.
Is there such thing as outside for this place? Because the only thing I can think of is like that place from Men in Black, where it's like the white walls and everything, and it's like 30 stories underground.
Oh God. I mean, you guys went somewhere else away from the Dominion to go. Like, you're in town. So
Also,
you guys,
like we're at window level of sunlight.
yeah, you're in a nice little like sit down cafe sort of situation right now. Do.
I'm having to think in a D&D campaign. I'm not used to this.
Isn't this great? I'm having fun.
I'm happy you are. I'm honestly having fun. This is not D&D up until this campaign has just been numbers crunching for me. But this is a story.
This is a complete story, collaborated by some very creative individuals here at this table.
If this worked. No, it wouldn't. Come back to me on that one, please.
Sure. So while I guess the detective is lost in thought right now, going through his phone contacts. What is everyone else doing?
Well, he very much has a flip phone with a 12 pad on it.
Yeah, that's why it's taking you so long.
Uh-huh.
Just awkward silence at the table, staring at Abraham, putting the pressure on him.
Sorry, I just stuck a cookie in my mouth.
Oh,
One
sorry,
of the
I didn't know you guys ordered cookies too.
Yeah. I asked the twin with the short hair, sorry, my brain just fried out. The twin with the short hair pulls out a notebook, started furiously scribbling sigils. And the twin with the long hair is watching. That's not gonna work. You gotta do it like this. And they're lost in their own thought of the ritual stuff.
I mean, fair. Occasionally you get a text message from CJ. How's it going? You guys good? Do you need any help?
They don't read any of the messages. It's all left on red.
You get a phone call at one point.
Don't answer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're in the middle of something.
I-
Okay. So, Abraham would know this better than I would, being a detective, and has probably gone undercover sometimes. Also, just D&D rules. 5 foot cube. Does that mean 20 or does that mean 125 cubic feet?
5 foot what?
So, the thing I'm looking at, it says 5 foot cube. So does that mean a cube with 5 feet in each dimension?
It would be 5 foot up, down, 3D.
Okay, so 125 cubic feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be possible for Abraham to manipulate that shape? Because I'm thinking I'm casting minor illusion. He's a lot taller than 5 feet, but he's a lot thinner than 5 feet. So, would he be able to cast minor illusion to make himself temporarily invisible to anyone that's not looking too hard?
That's a stretch.
It really is.
It's a huge stretch because that's.
Well, it's not so much like he's invisible, like he's going to move. It's like he's going to be next to a brick wall, then the illusion would be the brick wall.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. It is a huge stretch. And I think in this circumstance it would work.
Okay. Abraham will just get up and go outside.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like I don't want to go through the front door. I don't want to go through the front door if I can help it.
You're just going to make a phone call. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. And then once outside, actually, I might not need to use minor illusion.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up my phone and then put it up to my face like I am calling someone, and then I'm going to look for a crow.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Oh, that was almost a 4. Dirty 20.
30. Yeah, you definitely see like a good chunk of crows like all over the place. There's like a few that are like 3 in a row sort of situation.
Are any of them looking at me?
The middle one, it for sure is.
I'll sort of like... I'll still speaking to the phone, making direct eye contact with that specific crow. Hey, so my boss had that project he was talking about. I wanted to do some follow-up.
Caw-caw. Caw-caw-caw.
Is it literally like a human saying caw-caw-caw in the earpiece that I did not dial?
I'm not making a crow sound because it ain't happening.
How far away is this crow?
It's like it's above you. It's like you're looking at a street wire, and it's
like
just
directly above.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this was like 50 feet away. I'm like,
no.
I was wondering if I could get some more details though.
The crow will fly off.
And I think that time stop was not out of the ordinary, right? For previous encounters. Okay, so I'm just going to close the phone and walk in.
Okay.
Just walk back to the table.
Okay.
And proceed as normal.
Can you roll me a percentile?
Yay! Percentile!
Hmm.
14.
Okay. Continue on.
Okay. Can I use my initiative? Or my inspiration, sorry.
Sure. I will allow that.
41. What a coincidence.
Okay. Carry on.
Cool. I'll get back to the table. So I think I asked to speak to the health inspector. I'm waiting to hear back.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Have we met this health inspector? Or?
No.
Ah, okay, all right. So it's like that.
And ideally, you never will.
That's like that. Well, how soon is he gonna get out here? I mean, like, dinner's gonna be ready pretty soon.
Dinner is ready when I say it's ready.
Ooh.
You just said you're not putting in overtime.
As much overtime as I can do. The longer I take to prepare dinner, the longer we have to prepare to change the menu.
I guess that's true. All right then. So till then, are we just gonna wait for the health inspector?
I guess so.
All right. I mean, like, I'm not opposed at all, because I really don't want to eat that steak until I know, like, how they're gonna cook it. But that's just me.
Um,
So who's picking? So are we paying for ourselves? Or is it gonna be a group thing?
wait, what?
Are we paying for ourselves, or are we just gonna order another round? Lotus is like, I would like more soup.
Abraham will slap a thick old bill of approximate value that equates to his and Viscus's soup and walk off.
Before you walk off, Abraham, your phone rings.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Your phone rings.
Great. Gonna fiddle with it, pull out the antenna.
Old timey phone.
Super old.
This is the newest piece of technology in his house. Look at the caller ID. What's the caller ID say?
Unknown.
Fine, I'll answer it.
Hi.
Oh, wait. Sorry, this is Steven talking. You just said hi in a very chipper voice. I wanted to be sure that that's the intention.
Yes.
Okay.
Abraham?
Detective speaking.
Oh, sorry, detective. I didn't think that was a necessary title here. Boss man wants to know what's the situation.
I know who this is. Steven does not remember this.
Oh, you don't know who this is.
Great.
I'll give you that one. You have no idea who this is.
Yay. Finally, someone that I actually shouldn't know about. And she said, what did she say?
The boss man wants to know what's up. What's the situation?
I'd like to take him up on that project that the other precinct was offering.
Oh, gotcha. Do you want him to stop by, meet up for coffee or something?
Coffee might be a bit formal if I'm being honest, but if that's what's due on the bill, it's what's due on the bill. I might have to pay for a couple of those though.
Oh, you've got partners with you. Got it. Okay. I can let him know lickety split, and he can be there in like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, fine.
Sorry, you were saying?
Nope. continue.
Okay. So, yeah, he'll see you in 10, 15 minutes. Questions, comments, or concerns?
Not anymore.
Excellent. Take care. Bye-bye.
Fold it up, retract the antenna, put it in the waistband. Gonna go back to the table. All right,
Everything.
I've got a meeting in 10 to 15.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
So, anyone wants to speak to the health inspector? I greatly discourage it.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, then. I'll keep my beak shut. It'll be difficult, but I can do it. Lotus is just like, I'll make sure she keeps her beak shut.
The twins.
They're super engrossed into whatever they're doing.
Super, I get it.
Jesus Christ.
But they look like they could keep a secret if something were to happen.
Well, they're not actively, packing up to go, though, right? That's the main thing.
Yeah, no, they're just still sitting there.
Okay.
So, about 12 minutes go by, and in walks in a man dressed in a very nice navy blue suit, and he's got long blonde hair, very straight, very clean. And he's got a very gentle face to him as he walks in. He looks over and he sees your table and he walks up. Well, hello. It looks like we have some friends here.
All right. Can you do something about the and then I'm gonna swirl my finger around, gesturing to literally everyone else.
Oh, so you want your companions to take part in this conversation, I see this time.
I don't want them to, but they need to.
Very well. And with a snap of his finger, the color fades away from everything. Everybody else in the room starts to freeze up in time. And the man before you starts growing these goat-like horns as he takes on a little bit of a more, I don't want to say demonic feature, but he's got the third eye that opens up. And, what could I do for you, my child?
I don't like that I'm about to say this, but I like to play nice. Take you up on the offer.
The offer.
And, the one to get along with, what's his face?
So you agree that all of my toys should play nicely?
Yes.
Excellent. So, what exactly do you want to do then?
Well, and I'm gonna gesture towards the twins. I did just throw you under the bus there.
He'll kind of lean in.
Hello?
Hello.
This is your health inspector?
This is the health inspector.
And why are you gesturing to us?
Well, you're the ones that, I'm gonna see if anyone else, if there's any other indication that anyone can perceive what is going on besides us right now, especially after that crow.
Yeah, roll a perception.
13.
13. Let's see here. Okay.
Actually, can I also have Viscous roll before you tell me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, because he has a higher 16.
16, okay. Yeah, it looks like everybody is frozen, and it appears that nobody can comprehend what's going on around you. Other than, obviously, your companions in front of you. Everybody's grayed out.
Okay. Ladies, this is my boss.
We have a very strict contract.
Yes. Just doing that thing where I'm just avoiding visual contact.
Whatever you two have going on is really none of our business. You don't have to explain.
Says the one who's void touched right now. I can sense it off of you.
It still doesn't make it my business, whatever relationship y'all have going.
Ooh, I
Yep.
like these.
Oh boy.
The twin with the short curly hair is still scribbling frantically. Like, once she filled a page, she switches and keeps going.
So, if you want to keep up the metaphor, we can. However,
Are they spying on us in here? Or are
In
we-
my domain, you could talk freely as you want.
Perfect. The subordinates underneath them are all being held and controlled, mostly, I'm assuming most of them, are being controlled by curses. They're all bound. If they step out of line even for a second, Kamina, the one, he was shocked and was passed out when he spoke to us in the basement when he talked about, and she'll explain what happened with Jay and everything in the basement. I don't trust these people, but the only plan I have is to I don't know, try to change how we go about it. I can still open the portal and get us in there, but I feel like that's what both sides need us to do.
alright. If I thought just their side needed the portal, I thought if we just didn't make it or sabotage it somehow, that'd be enough.
So we can die to the Dominion? And be enslaved to them?
I am not good with magic.
I understand.
Am I allowed to talk?
Yes?
All right, cool. Also, I may have have taken a pact with the founder. I mean, I quite like it. I can see dead people, which honestly helps me do my job a lot better. But all the same, I feel like I should also bring up the fact that I too am a little bound to this.
Contracts can be broken.
How would one go about such a thing?
Well, depends on what binds you. What is your contract?
You know what? I'm not 100% certain. I
Ooh,
just
how
know that
unfortunate.
I'm just a kind of like, I was given the ability to see dead people, and apparently I am now a member of the House of Death. I mean, I work in death, so it's really on brand, but all the same, it's not that I don't want the ability. It's that, the person that I kind of made the pact with may be a little shady.
Well, what does one do if they want to try to, say, leave their job, get fired even?
Well, I'd have to mess up pretty bad.
So in your circumstance, how would one mess up?
By not doing what she says, I suppose.
And he'll touch his nose.
Alright. Okay. Oh, it's kind of a sucky thing. I really did want to keep seeing ghosts. But that's alright.
If a pact is what you want, a pact is what you can get.
Well, no,
I'm
I never
just
said I
saying,
wanted...
I'm always looking for new hires.
No. I never said that I wanted, the pact of anything. I just wanted to, I just kind of wanted to see dead people. But it's alright. I'm a cleric. I can figure it out. Anyway, that's all I just wanted to say. Just wanted to let you know that I had maybe a small conflict of interest, but,
As soon as you did not agree to the pact, Abraham released his breath for a full 3 seconds.
So, what are we doing here, gang?
Just,
oh no, here I go talking again.
We're on your side. We're on his side.
You don't sound too.
And
You don't
no,
sound-
I'm talking to the patron.
Yeah, I know. You don't sound too happy about that. The Lotus, like,
We're on your side. We're on his side. And he should expect less resistance coming from us.
Ooh, this is a very productive meeting, I do say.
Becca, the player, just wants to make sure that we're all on the same side of what the team wants to do, because Becca, the player, is kind of confused.
Oh, if you're confused, that's great.
I will admit I'm a smidgen confused. I know that we don't want.
Am I controlling the narrative from the player's
We
side?
don't. I know that
Apparently.
we don't want to do the thing. But the question is, what are we gonna do about not doing the thing? Are we just going to refuse to do it? Are we going to help Ilara? Are we going to?
The thing is how I am perceiving it as a player is that the Dominion is the bad side and has taken control over everything. And freeing the people inside is the plan to do. But that is what Becca, as the player, assumes. I don't know how y'all are hating it.
I, as the player, am seeing that both sides are not ideal, but at the same time, I'm seeing what you're seeing. That Dominion is not very altruistic, that they do have their own shady dealings, and that dealing with them isn't exactly, like, a good idea, that they're pretty much, like, enslaving these people. And I, too, want to, like, break those chains. Say, like, spare Annabelle and try to, like, and pretty much, like, kind of mess up their plans in a way. At least this specific one. So we could either keep the book, hide the book, give the book to somebody else, not entirely certain. But no, I'm definitely like, in the same thought process as you. It's just that, like, I guess, like, the question is, like, what are we exactly gonna do about it? Because allowing them to just bring back the Blood King does not sound like a good idea. Like, at all.
So, I feel like the freeing of the people is definitely step one. If we can free them incognito. But so if we can get them free and then not have a bunch of alarms immediately set, great. If we don't want to risk it, then I'd say put that on the back burner while we open the gates, unleash the battlefield from the sounds of it, and then in the midst of the chaos, that would be the second best time to break the curse. And if it can't be done then, we just do what we can to sabotage from within.
Yeah. Taking it one step at a time is probably best. So I guess, like, the question is, what do we do about, like, the actual current mission at hand? Because, I mean, like, the twins are just kind of controlling when we can do this, which is good. That means, like, we can buy as much time as we need to figure out what we need to do, because we do know that the thing that they want the most is that book. So she can't summon the Blood King. Her mom doesn't want her to die, which I'm perfectly fine with not killing her. It depends on how willing she is to just give up the book and surrender. But even then, if she surrenders, there's no guarantee that they won't just kill her anyway. So we would have to have, I guess, a plan for her to be able to either, like, kind of do like a whole, Snow White situation where, like, we just have to kind of, like, fake it. Like, bring back some evidence, quote unquote. And then Annabelle can go and live her life in, I don't know, peace. If she wants that. Or we're just gonna have to say, oh, she got away, and, tell them where to stick it.
Let's see.
Yeah. So
one of my characters has. So I do have a +5 to deception on Abraham for some reason. Both of them have a +5 to deception for some reason. But I feel like that relies too much on luck.
What do you mean?
So, because I'm not too familiar with what's needed for this to commence, or at what point. At what point do we strike when the iron's hot?
Mm-hmm.
So Miranda, is this like? You said this is like a covert ops SEAL Team 6 sort of deal, then?
Yeah, they're like the elite team. They're the chosen team, so to speak.
Okay, so numbers-wise, we might have an even footing if we take them head on. However, we also might have the assistance of the other side of the Blood King, right?
Yeah. If you don't mind, I could throw my 2 cents.
Yeah, that sounds good. What do you think?
Thanks,
So
God.
the way, yeah, I mean, your patron is here, so
That's also true.
the way I see it is, you guys can talk to some of the strike team members outside of the Dominion, if possible. You guys could just carry out the direct orders of the Dominion. And in doing so, you could try to talk to the people in the void. You guys could just say screw it and kill and murder Hobo. You guys could try to start a revolution within Dominion. Like, the possibilities are there.
So as far as those 3 options, the third one is the worst by far.
My suggestion, given basically what you guys have discussed, is to try to talk to people.
Okay.
Okay, so because we at least have... Well, no, I don't know anything about that as characters. So if you guys want to figure something out with that, I cannot be involved. Because you're going to have to try to convince Abraham, which is not going to work out too well. I'll say that. But if you want to do that, you can. There's...
Because I feel like as a party, let me know if I'm just completely wrong. As a party, we don't want to help the Dominion do whatever the hell it is that we're doing. We want to help, like, Strike Team 2, we want to free them, we want to help Annabelle. That is correct, right? This is what we want to do.
So, for me, Annabelle is not necessarily a VIP in this game.
Okay.
Because I have been kind of in character, not really focusing on too much, because Abraham wouldn't know too much. I don't want to have that influence my decisions. But it sounds like she would sacrifice herself to bring the Blood King back. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
And that's the goal. That, for me, is the goal.
To bring the Blood King back? Or to kill
Yes.
Annabelle? Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the Blood King is my co-worker.
Ha! That's really funny.
Correction, sort of.
Yeah.
By an
Yes.
extension.
We have the same boss.
That's really funny.
And the boss wants the staff to get along, so
Yeah, the
and
Blood King is from a sister store.
Huh.
That's a sentence. So I am bound by contract to agree with this guy right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have much of a choice. And if killing Annabelle is what gets us there, then so be it.
To bring back the Blood King, or
yeah, not so much us actively killing her, but if she dies in the process to bring him back, that is in line with my goals.
Okay, because not gonna lie, didn't pick up on that. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention at all.
I'm being intentionally obtuse.
Perfect. All right, good to know, because I thought maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I could have sworn I thought we were... Okay. So you want to bring back the Blood King. I would like neither to get what they want because neither seem like a good idea. Because one could say that, oh, he just wants to make sure there's magic for everybody. Yeah, says the Blood King. That sounds very. I mean, like it's just. I'm just saying. The word Blood King sounds really shady.
Have you seen Crap Guide to D&D, the DM thing?
Yes, I have.
Remember that scene or that one bit where it's like, "Don't worry, everyone. If we all stay true to our hearts, we will defeat this evil. Believe it." And it's like a whole like Sailor Moon sequence, and it's like, "Can I stab her later?"
Well, okay, so you want to bring the Blood King back. I don't want anybody to get what they want. Alara, where are you
one
sitting?
way to put it.
Yeah, the Becca, where are you sitting?
I agree with Steven, but I don't really want Isabel to die in the process. But at the same time, the twins want to get this done and vanish from existence.
Fair.
These people know too fucking much. We gotta go.
What?
I want to know about you. About the twins. They're shady. Everybody here is shady.
I mean, yeah, true.
So I'm pretty much the only one who just kind of doesn't want to bring the Blood King back, which isn't like, you know, I'm not mad about it, like, at all. Like, I just wanted to know where everyone was because I was correctly picking up on, I feel like we may not all have the same motivations and we just need to figure out what the hell we all want to do.
I am impartial. The twins really want to free the people who are being practically enslaved right now by the Dominion.
Yes, I want that too.
Not necessarily kill Isabel, but
I don't want to do that. They
are very much of the one for the many kind of people. So if that is what has to happen in order for better things to happen, they would be down for it. But it's not necessarily the goal they have.
Right. So the Blood King. Okay, so here's the thing about the Blood King. We don't know much about the Blood King. I guess other than the fact that it is Abraham's coworker. So because, like, you know, what we learned was that, like, supposedly, like, they just want magic for all, but, like, how much can we trust that? I mean, to be perfectly honest, none of the houses sound like they're really on the come up. I mean, the House of the Void, death, blood, war. None of it sounds like. No one sounds like they're up to code. So what are we doing here?
I think at this point, or with that specific question, that's something that we need to just have play out.
You're right.
Because our goals are not aligned. And yeah.
I wouldn't establish us as a team. We're definitely all very in our own area of, like, what we would do to get our goals to go where we want them to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm really trying. So I don't know.
Marina, tell us what to do. Tell us how to do this. What's the plan?
As I had mentioned, the best option right now is to pick a set of NPCs and try to talk to them. Whether it could be the patron, you could talk to the strike team, you could talk to the enemy, whoever you deem to be the enemy right now, fully.
I was just laughing at the sippy cup dude you posted.
Yeah, the patron pulled up a chair and he's sipping out a little strawberry lemonade.
He has a cup of soup.
Without
Like-
some hope.
Like a drinking cup of soup and he's drinking through the straw somehow.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds diabolical. Um,
What are your mortal conventions? This is correct, yes.
this is how you yes.
This is how you people.
Aha,
Yeah.
nutrients.
nutrients. It's a liquid. It's a liquid. You drink liquid through straw. Yes. Yes. This is correct.
But yeah, at the end of the day, there are plenty of people you can try to pick their brains on in terms for kind of like aligning and establishing trains of thoughts.
So we're just gonna have a lot of lunch. a lot of
If I may suggest, partly because I'm not going to let Abraham get involved in this because he does not trust with an inside of 11. I have one guy to speak to, and he's already here.
Okay.
Let's see, because I think... What was it?
Because like I said, like right now it's just like what are we, like I said, like I just try to figure out what's the plan, what exactly are we doing here, because yeah, we could talk to people like most certainly to like, you know, kind of gauge what they want to do, because I mean I think it'd be kind of bold to assume that they also want to make like have the Blood King be back, because I don't know what that means. Again, like I just don't feel we know enough about the Blood King to be like, yeah, free the Blood King.
Yeah, well, for me, I don't have much of a choice. Well, but
I mean,
like,
well, yeah, of course.
like,
Technically,
my-
Abraham ain't got much of a choice, but if that's what you
Oh.
guys want to do, because Hana and Lotus don't really have anyone that they need to talk to per se. The only person that they really have any connection to when it comes to the team is Ori, and
well, did you not roll a really high insight on Hot Boy Kamina?
No. Well, I mean, I did, but he was just kind of here. I didn't really get any insight into like his intentions when I asked the question. He doesn't really want to be here either. So, but that doesn't mean blood for the Blood King.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. I just
Because I would say your key people, I will even just straight up name them out. Kamina is definitely one of them. Nisa is definitely one of them. Thanatos, who's your main antagonist, along with Annabelle, are individuals you can definitely have the conversations with. The founder is one that you can have a conversation with. So those 5 people are definitely like top 5 people to have conversations with.
because I don't mind talking to the founder. I can obviously like, you know, not be like, oh, we want to do this, we hate you. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're just be like, so like, is this place like really like what are y'all doing here? Like, yeah, what's the vibes? Why are we doing this? Why are we all here?
Who are you asking?
Well, like I said, like we need to talk to old girl. I can do this. The Dominion leader. It's not that late at night, pretty good lord. So you know that's something that I feel like talking to people is a good idea.
The patron does have the ability to connect you guys to Thanatos. So I will throw that one there, and Kamina is present in the building, so to speak, still. And then the founder you can reach via your communicators. And same with Nisa, you can reach via your cell phone communicator devices.
Okay. So now here's this. Okay, so here's the big question. Are we going to do this in game or what are we doing? I really am thinking. I'm not just sitting here. I'm really trying to think. because we do need to talk to these people. But it probably feels like it's a little, I don't know, it seems a little strange to have this conversation outside of game. Like, we can't just role play this out. Although I do know that, like, it takes a minute. To be able to, like, to have conversations and stuff like that. So I don't think it's gonna take us like an hour. Because really, we're just trying to gauge, like, the whole purpose of this is just kind of gauge where everybody's sitting and seeing, like, how everybody likes their steak, for lack of a better word. Right?
I have a business transaction to make probably with Thanatos, but that's it on my end.
I also have to figure out how to remove the curses off of the people who work for the Dominion.
So our goal is to make a transaction, figure out how to remove the curse, and if we can manage it, try to see what the Dominion's true intentions are.
At the end of the day, it sounds like you guys are just trying to figure out what's for dinner.
Pretty much.
My least favorite part of my day, trying to figure out what to eat.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Like, I
I
make
had
enough.
Korean barbecue for lunch
I like-
today, so I will be full tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That sounds so good.
I make enough decisions. I don't want to make any more.
Oh man, preach. Who you telling, man? Days I just want to be like, someone just tell me what to do.
See, that's why, for me personally, I have a default meal. It's chicken and rice.
Yeah.
I could just take some chicken nuggies, or no, I take some rice, put it in the air, or put it in the rice cooker. That takes an hour, and then once that's done, just take some chicken nuggets, throw it in the air fryer, and just chicken and rice. It's my comfort meal. It's super easy.
Baby,
You know
Hours
what? I've never had
rice.
I've never had chicken. I've never had chicken nuggies with rice. I should try it.
It's not like they complement each other. They are just two very neutral things.
Yeah,
We're getting off track about dinner.
Yeah, you are right.
We're actually talking about dinner.
Like matching tan and brown.
I'm really concerned about why it takes an hour for your rice to
Yeah,
cook.
I was gonna say, like, why is it take an hour? But I was like, I won't get onto that. It's
Rice
not
cookers. That is just the rice cooker.
Damn.
fair.
You might as well just use a pot.
No, that means work.
No.
Hardly. I used to cook rice in a pot until like 6 years after I married Darren. I only recently started using a rice cooker. I used to make it in a pot all the time.
Listen,
But-
my grandma was in Korea for half of her life. I know how to cook rice. I
That's-
make a machine do it for me.
I prefer the
God.
rice cooker, but you're right. We're getting off topic. Damn it! Look,
Very much so.
we're trying. Look, we have 3 goals. At least we have 3 goals. We need to make a transaction, figure out how to break the curse, pretty much see what the Dominion is actually up to. Those are 3 things that we're trying to do. Yes or no?
That sounds like you're pretty damn on track.
Thoughts?
Alright, so we need to divide up.
Again, yes. I
Yep.
suppose that would make things go way.
divide up.
Well, for the transaction, I feel like that is just an Abraham thing. But I feel like when it comes to like the curse and trying to figure out like what the Dominion is doing, I feel like that might be something that we can all kind of partake in. If only because, like, if one of us fails a check, like another one can try, or like,
I
we
need
might
subjects.
huh?
I need a few test subjects who are affected by the curse.
Well, test
Yeah.
subjects that you can keep quiet in case things go wrong. That's been my biggest hesitation this whole time.
Well, I have an idea of who I can decide. 2 for sure, so 2 might have to be it.
Okay, all right. So we can participate in that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, and then when it comes to trying to figure out what the Dominion's about, like we could just talk to the founder directly and just be like, hey yo, like, is everything pretty much, I mean, like, obviously asking, like, yo, is everything, like, on the up and up here? Is everything up to board? Obviously they're not gonna give it, like, not gonna give us, like, a straight answer, but I feel like, we can, I don't know. I feel like we're slowly but surely trying to figure out what the heck we want to do. So are we gonna do that?
Sure.
I'm just asking, man. Okay. Alright, so then I guess we need to have more lunch with people. I thought we'd have lunch with the founder, but yeah. I guess we pay our tab. We pay for our soup.
Well,
And-
first the patron has to undo the time stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's just still kind of chilling there.
Maybe we time stop the time stop. I will leave that up to Detective Abraham because this isn't my patron. Detective, that's on you.
I was gonna say, how would you like to
sorry, I'm-
dismiss the patron?
Detective,
Like a dismiss summon.
we're on.
Beyond thought.
Sorry, I'm having 3 conversations and also music. I think given the circumstances, I might just wave everyone else away.
Oh.
Like push them out of the time stop. If that's possible, and then have a conversation on the DL if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. We could also do it later if you want.
Correct.
So, fade to black. So everybody else gets frozen in time. And then everybody gets unfrozen. And then when I say everybody, I mean everybody. And the color starts fading away. And the health inspector is gone.
Abraham looks 5 years older.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, let's go a little gray.
Damn.
All right. So, I suppose we need that was very interesting. That was kind of scary. We need to pay for our meal. And then I guess we need to either invite more people to lunch. The Lotus is like, I'm not opposed to that. Or we need to we just need to just have tiny conversations with some people. What would we like to do first? Would we like to try to figure out oh, we're not doing that thing anymore. We should probably figure out, talk to the wait staff. See, to see if we can maybe figure out a new way for them to, I don't know, see if they can get out from underneath their employment. Looking at Alara.
Yeah.
Do you think that is that something that do you have maybe an idea of people that we can?
Is that waiter still here?
Yeah,
The one who
you
approached
definitely
our
see him.
table?
Is he a waiter?
He is chilling by the host stand for a very bougie cafe that you guys are in.
Because the other twin is still furiously scribbling. You're not sure what she's working on, but she's checked out.
It looks like he's trying to flirt with a hostess.
The other twin with the long ponytail is going to stare at him until he turns and looks at them. You know, because you can sense when people are staring at you.
Yeah. He'll look over, and then you see him do the whole oh, hold on 1 second, and he comes over, his hands clasped together, Do you guys need the check?
Yeah. Pretty please.
Coming right up.
Oh, wait,
Cash
hold
is
on.
still on the table. And it's
Um,
exact change too, because that's just how he does things.
He brings the bill and tells you guys that if you want to pay, you could pay up at the front. But he again gives a little wink to you guys.
That one.
What?
That staff member.
What about him?
I trust that staff member.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And another one that we're familiar with, so.
All right. Should we invite him to lunch, or are we gonna do this like, are we gonna do this at the restaurant?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because if we're gonna invite him to lunch, we might as well just invite him now, because he's walking away.
He'll find us, I'm sure.
All right. Cool. So we're gonna head back to the restaurant, or are we gonna? I don't know. It's a nice day out. Take a walk in the park. I guess we'll just head back to the restaurant then.
I'm skipped to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Dinner service. When you guys walk in, you do see Kamina, not in disguise, sitting at a booth. He's not wearing a face mask like he normally has been when he's been around the Dominion, and his sunglasses are off, and he just sits there with a good old cup of coffee in his hands.
Well, hi.
Hey, I didn't think you guys would be here quite on time.
Were we scheduled for something?
I was told to come here. At least that's the way I perceive things.
I look at the twins.
I told you he knew who to come.
All right. Well, I'll shut up because I don't know what you're trying to do. So
We need to go somewhere secure that won't be watched. Somewhere with privacy?
I mean, we could just go to the park. We can go into a back alley. That's usually the coolest. I mean, heck, we can even just go in the back room.
Is there privacy in there?
As far as I'm aware. I've done a little scouting, and the Dominion doesn't seem to have eyes here, at least. No cameras. So nothing that can zoom me this time.
Perfect. Let's go there then.
So you guys make it into the back room, and Kamina does lock the door behind him, so that you guys are not risking anybody from walking in. So, it's not every day that, just walk into a back room like this.
Just stop talking.
Okay, ooh, feisty today, I like that.
Where are
I was about to
the...
make a comment. So, walking into a back room as one guy with a good handful of women.
Where are the markings of your curse?
The markings? Oh, hold
Yeah.
on.
I just want to
He undoes his tie, unbuttons his shirt, and he's just like, yeah, so you want to check me out, huh? And, yeah, you see the burn kind of like scarring chain marks along the base of his collarbone neck area.
When he said that, if looks could kill, he'd be dead. Ayala, put the book down so that we can figure this out real fast. I'm almost got it. You don't. Let's go. So both of the twins have now. The other one looks not as interested as the one who is instructing everything. The one with the long hair. And so I'm going to roll an Arcana check to see
Yeah.
what kind of curse this is and what I can do to try to break it. What I would need with advantage because I'm helping myself. 26.
26. Okay, so I mean, as previously mentioned, it is a binding curse.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like whatever contract he's under, Allie, move please. He's chained, so to speak. So his actions are limited to what he's able to do. And if he's not following orders, is when he gets kind of like the that shock, or if he misbehaves within the Dominion and disregards the rules, that's when he gets the shock, right? You can glean that the course of this curse, in terms for how to break it, indicates that there might be physical chains somewhere that can break the curse. Because the bindings around his, and the scarring around his neck and whatnot, is more of like a symbolic nature that is attached to an actual set of chains.
Are you the real body?
Me? As far as I'm aware, yeah.
There wouldn't be another part of you somewhere else?
Oh, well, I mean...
Stop dicking around and just give a straight answer.
Okay. There's a little piece of me kind of locked up in the Dominion safe house with all the other members. You know, when the wings got clipped, you know, my wings are there. They cut my wings off.
So if we were to go there, that's where all the other curses are being held then? All the other bindings?
Yeah, absolutely. Nisa's, Ori's, all of us.
Where is it?
In the extreme upper levels of the Dominion, past the Founder's Chambers.
We can't get up there.
Not easily. Why do you want to break my curse so badly?
Freedom is important for everybody. Being able to choose your life is the best part of being alive. You can button your shirt back up now.
Oh, sorry. As he's like slowly unbuttoning the rest of his shirt, he starts buttoning back up.
What is your problem?
The guy gets lonely. Sorry, jeez.
No, I'm not even going to. So, she now is fully ignoring him and is turned to the rest of the group. If it's past the Founder's Chambers and we're going to talk to the Founder, maybe not all of us have to go see the Founder.
All right.
It's my stealth situation. Not great on that one. Not great
So
on that
one
one.
okay, cool. So where one of us has to run interference.
Yes.
I guess I don't know. I guess since I got a pact with them, I could do my best. And try to stall for time.
Makes me wonder if there are guards up there.
Ooh, is that something that you might know, Kamina?
Well,
Just say yes or no.
Yeah, there are more than likely guards. I don't know.
All right. All right. More than likely. So, if that's the case, ooh.
Who has
I
access
can keep-
to that room other than the Founders?
I mean, I could probably pull some strings to get some access.
Us included?
Maybe. For a favor.
And other than breaking your curse, what possibly could you want?
Oh, I don't know. So what could you offer?
Breaking your curse.
Okay, yeah, you got a fair point.
Smooth move, Casanova. Way to fucking. Anyway, I can keep the head chef distracted. All right. Besides, I want to know a little more about the House of Death. It might give us some insight into the Dominion anyway. So we could definitely make this work.
So you guys want to stir some trouble in the Dominion?
We never said that.
No. This is kind of what's going on. It sounds to me like you want to break into the chambers, break the chains that bind our pieces, to break the curse so that us as the strike team members are free.
I'm looking confused. Why are you saying it like that?
I mean, we're supposed to be these elite team members of the Dominion. We're like top dogs. We're also loyal dogs. And he's gonna use quotations. But
I thought you said you didn't like it. I thought you said you didn't like the steak, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's what the quotations were for?
Hey.
Get it together, Hana.
Look, it's been a long day, alright? I'm not used to any of this. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing, and I will attempt to do mine. Does that sound better?
Fine by me.
Alright, cool. When are we gonna do this? Now?
Oh, I
I
don't.
mean, I've got time.
You have to go and get some strings pulled to get us in there. You should be on your way.
Well, what if I potentially maybe sort of kind of pulled some strings
you're so
already?
Then speak with your chest and not with your ass.
I love this sass.
And he goes into his pocket and unhooks a chain that he had hooked up into his belt, and he pulls out a big old silver key. May have potentially kind of sort of maybe swiped this already from the founder when I gave her a hug one day.
You're an absolute creep.
What? It was just a harmless hug.
So Hana and Lotus will be focused on distracting the founder.
Yeah.
Detective Abraham, is he here with us, or is he dealing with
No, I've been very intentionally not paying attention to the crucial parts of this conversation. You guys have I have my thing. I want you guys to have yours.
Okay.
If you want to bring me in the loop later, go for it. But I
just
not
wasn't
doing that
sure how stealthy your half of the group is.
right now.
Oh. No.
I know that. I mean, even the twins aren't that great at it, but probably better than the rest of you.
Viscous has a +8.
Hold on, let me see.
Viscous
I know
has a
Lotus is it. Lotus
Why
is
is-
it.
Why
Hana
is
might.
Viscous so stealthy?
Hana
He's a
is
walking aquarium. He's very malleable.
Hana is decently stealthy. Decently.
Both the twins have a 4.
Lotus is not stealthy at all. She has disadvantage.
Well, the twins can give each other advantage, so it's fine.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we'll go. We'll find the founder and we will talk. Does anybody have any sort of messaging? I guess I should be asking myself the same question. so we know like what's going on, a signal that could be given to let us know that like, something has succeeded or
We literally have cell phones. We can text each other.
well, yeah, but if I'm in the middle of talking, and I'm texting at the same time, like she may think something's up. I'm just saying.
People do that all the time. I don't understand.
Rude behavior. Whatever. All right. And, Lotus, do you know how to do the texty thing? She's like, I know how to text. All right, cool.
I forgot that Hana's an old bird. In the most literal sense.
Yeah, she's an old bird. She doesn't really get the technology very well. This is like I can text them. I'll make sure. Is there like a can we do like private lines or can the founder see everything that we're texting though?
Oh, you mean it burn phones?
That's all I thought about.
Yeah. Yeah, do we have that? I'm sorry, that gif is really funny.
Kamina's gonna reach into his jacket inner pocket and he's gonna pull out a phone. He's like, I've been holding onto one of these for a long time.
Okay.
This is one that the Dominion has no contact with. You can hold on to that one, and he's gonna give one of the twins the other one. You can hold on to this one. Careful with that one, because that's the one that I use to talk to my friends. I need it back.
Okay. Aren't you coming with us?
I mean, yeah, but in case something were to happen, I mean, you're dealing with my body parts. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what could happen.
We're professionals.
Yeah,
Right.
we're good enough at this.
Right,
But the other twin has gone back to scribbling fiercely in that book.
Are you okay? You're really focusing on that book.
The complex sigils that are required to open such a portal requires a lot of concentration, and I am just making sure that I have it completely mapped out.
Oh, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. Again, you're very smart. You can do this.
I understand that I can do it, but if there is the slightest bit that is off in opening the portal,
crazy.
could make
I
a
wouldn't
black
say crazy. I would say that she's actually probably really freaking right. I don't want to explode.
No,
I don't
not
know.
an explosion, implosion, probably
Oh,
black
that sounds
hole.
worse.
Because you're like the dimension rifts would counteract, and it would go like a vacuum.
That sounds. Oh my god, that sounds way worse. That sounds 1,000 times worse. Okay, yeah, no, keep scribbling, honey. We'll go. Oh, did she? Oh my god. Startled she is. We're gonna go. We'll go take care of. Yeah, we'll go take care of this. Don't you worry.
Implementing a percentile dice into the freaking thing now. Under a 10, it implodes.
Game
Nice.
over.
The end.
And that's how the
Alright,
game
well-
ends.
Well, that was a fun run.
Oops, nobody wins.
Oh
Treated
man.
like divine intervention.
Yeah, it's straight up like, no, you guys don't win. Dominion doesn't win. Blood King doesn't win. Nobody. Game over. Done.
Yeah, can I become a corn farmer?
Real fast.
Just real quick.
I think this would be a fantastic corn farmer. I believe in him.
I believe in him.
Act 2, it's just you guys, like, just witnessing what the hell's going around.
Yeah, and then that's what I tell people when I pitch Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, hey, like, if, like, it doesn't have to be, you know, murder and espionage and all that. If you guys want to become corn farmers, that's on me to figure out, you know, farm rivalries and stuff. Someone else deal with dragon.
The logistics of corn farming.
I'll get into it. Don't doubt me on this. I grew up in a farm town.
I played a druid once who used science for her magic. She was so good with nature, she just was a really good druid.
Nice.
Smart.
Amazing.
Smart cookie. All right, then. We all have our marching orders. Lotus, you know how to use this. You know how to use this phone? I know how to use the phone. Okay, fantastic. Good.
It's like teaching your grandma how to use an iPhone.
Yeah.
Why
All
are
right,
the buttons
fantastic.
so small?
What?
I said, why are the buttons so small?
I know. I can't see anything. Tried to like tap at it
Do
with a palette. Can't do it. I understand.
Playing solitary on it is the only thing she knows how to do.
The only thing she knows how to do. Oh, I know how to play this game.
That and, what is it, Mahjong?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
I
I
guess
love
I-
playing Mahjong. Anywho's.
All right, then we're gonna go find the founder, and we're just gonna have a conversation.
Oh, you want to do it now?
I'm not getting any older. I get any younger. I can croak any moment.
No, this is crazy. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Are you guys gonna tell the detective?
Yeah.
Lotus is
Texting our
going.
way out.
Yeah, Lotus is just gonna text on her phone. Going to talk to founder. We'll talk to you later.
Abraham will get the text. Huh. She is number 2 instead of T. Oh, that's cute.
It says the guy with the oldest phone.
Yeah, it is effectively quicker to type TO than it is to do the number 2, because number 2 has like 5 button presses.
Okay, so I guess you guys regroup at the Dominion. You all waltz on in. Kamina will put on his face mask and his sunglasses again, so that nobody can see his mouth and nobody can see his eyes.
All right. We're gonna go a looking for the founder.
Oh, the founder is just chilling in the main room, supervising, if you would.
God. All right, let's do it. I find the founder, and I'm like, excuse me, boss, you got a minute?
Sure thing, Hannah. Hannah?
Hana, like the
Hana.
flower. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yes. What can I do for you?
So about this House of Death thing, I've been kind of, trying to play around with it, and I just kind of wanted to get your insight, since you've been in this a lot longer than I have.
Of course.
So you said that, you see dead people, yes, and you actually were able to interact with them in like a way that I didn't really expect, because so far I've just seen dead people. Can I do stuff with dead people as well?
If you focus enough of your time and your energy, practice makes perfect, you can potentially develop the ability to actually interact with the spirits, to physically touch them, to make it seem like they are no longer spirits, to give them a sense of life and humanity again, yes.
That actually sounds really nice. Do you mind maybe going through? I try to look around. Is there any dead people around here?
Yeah, there are quite a few. You could see the spirits of former super old soldiers of the Dominion that match the same uniform as the one she's wearing, the very old-fashioned traditional uniforms.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Could you maybe help me practice? Because being I'd a new member, and I just kind of want to really get this thing down.
That is very interesting that you want to proceed further into your education in regards to this magic. How aware are you of soul magic?
Well, given the fact that I'm a death cleric, pretty well adept. Only like I've never been able to actually see dead people. I can like reach beyond the veil and talk to them if needed, but like actually just being able to see them and interact with them, it's just kind of it's a weird disconnect, you see. So I just kind of wanted to, like how it's done because I'm a mortician. And I just to be able to comfort those who have passed on, or maybe even people who are still here and are missing their loved ones. I just feel that, like, it would help me in my profession.
That's very, very admirable of you. Everybody has a unique rhythm, a sense of a song within them. Tapping into that song, tapping into that specific tones is the very essence of what makes up one's soul.
Mm-hmm.
So having that understanding of each musical inclination of all the different souls within the area, so to speak, this very room here, you create an orchestra with all the different souls that you have surrounding you. So you have to primarily start by listening. Feel the souls. Feel the music of their rhythms. Just having that meditative state will help control the very essence that is the soul magic. In retrospect, it also can tie into dream magic as well. More inclined to those who are of a non-human descent, such as myself, you tend to have a different affinity to different types of magic. So someone of your very unique traits might have a different, or rather hard time trying to connect to this sort of magic.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that does sound a little esoteric, not gonna lie. But that doesn't mean that, I'm not I might be old, but it doesn't mean that like, I'm completely unwilling to learn some new tricks as long as you're willing to teach me.
Of course.
And Lotus will just kind of like just like pretend like she's kind of playing on her phone while she's got Candy Crush going, and she's going to just text a thumbs up to the twins.
Okay.
And I guess Kamina will lead you to the upper levels, where you go up the elevator. Assuming everybody's with you, including the detective at this point. Cough, cough.
Sure, I just don't know what kind of a mood I'll be in, but sure. I don't expect too much extreme to come from that, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's... Yeah. So when you guys leave the elevator, you enter down a long stretch of hallway, and it's very kind of like it gives you the feeling of like you're walking through walls of just metal. Like there's no windows, there's no decoration. It's just a straight hallway, metal floor, metal walls, metal ceiling. Any light that is coming from any, light source within the hall is bouncing off and creating this sort of metallic reflection look. Not quite fully on mirrored, but it is giving you that kind of like, ooh, this is like a cyberspace sort of look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the end of the hallway is a big black door. And in front of the door are two spectral guards. And when I say spectral, they're kind of like in that same segmented armor construct sort of spectralness that you saw that came from the founder originally when you first met them. They are carrying pikes, and when they see you, they don't do anything, but they know that you are definitely there.
Well, Kamina, this is your specialty, right?
Yeah. You got a good point there. Hey, boys! Good to see you! Just, here to check out the goods again. Don't mind me. And he will open the door. And, it kind of, like, opens up with, like, a loud kind of, like, grinding sound as he's, like, trying to force it open. And he kind of, like, has a little bit of an uneasiness to him as he's walking past these guards, with you guys here. And he's urging you guys kind of like, okay, go in past me.
We'll go in.
Don't see any reason why not.
The guards will turn. And when you guys walk past the guards, it feels like they are definitely watching you. But Kamina will shut the door. And you're in a room and it's very dark, like extremely dark. You see what appears to be a glass wall at the end of the room. And Kamina will walk up to the glass and he'll give it a little like kind of like tap. And when he taps, there are podiums that light up. One of the podiums is a gigantic set of wings. One of them is a set of horns. One of them is actually a finger. Another is a heart. And then the last and final one is a kind of like a bit of lock of hair.
Probably should have asked about the repercussions of doing this before. Like, would there be a
Probably.
too soon of a reaction as soon as everyone's unbound?
I don't know. I've never thought that anybody would try to help us, because if we tried to do it ourselves, I mean, immediately, if I go to try to touch my wings right there, it's instant death for me. That's why none of us have been able to try to cut our own chains or each other's chains. Once you're bound, you're kind of bound, and it's... Yeah.
What was the excuse that he gave to come in?
He basically...
What?
Yeah, he's checking the goods again.
So we don't need to do anything right now. But if we wanted to begin the assault and someone stays behind, or someone gets in here mid-assault,
Yeah.
that might be a little easier to deal with.
Well, unfortunately, both of the twins will be occupied having to set up the portal. It'll have to be someone else with the same understanding of how to break it. Which, the twins are going to take a second to check out the bindings. Everything's behind a glass?
Yeah, everything's behind a glass, as if it's like on display in a museum.
Oh, that's so awful.
Oh, did you hear the squeaking?
No. I
What?
was talking about the general that there are people's body parts on display like a museum.
Oh, I was moving like my mic stand, and I think I need some WD-40 because it's getting really squeaky. And as soon as I stopped, you're like, "Oh, that's awful."
I didn't hear that. I was just saying. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check. 1, looking for traps and magical traps, and 2, to figure out the best course of action of breaking the binding. 16. God damn it.
I mean, you do see that each of the items, each of the body parts are bound by sets of chains. It looks like the chains are dirty, bloodied, like they've been chained up for a long time. They've aged.
Mm-hmm.
In terms for magical traps, you do get a sense that there is a weird air of necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pick out where it's coming from, though. Like, specifically whether or not it's coming from the chains, the glass, or the podiums that everything is on. but there is necromancy in the air. And in terms for breaking them, it looks like potentially, given how rusty everything is, if you can find a way to actually snap the chains, that may potentially be the way to break the curse.
Mm-hmm.
And does this look... Well, are the chains in and of themselves magical? Like, are they warded, or...
Yeah, so you can physically see that these chains, along with the kind of like that rust and age look to it, there is kind of like that light glimmer of like a bluish mist that kind of comes off of it.
Okay. And, I have 3 spell slots? Oh, that's great. Oh, God,
So the
I'm not
glass
sure,
doesn't
like...
gets trapped. Well, I sense necromancy.
Yes, you sense necromancy, but you can't figure out where specifically it's coming from.
All right, Alara is gonna sit down and she's gonna Can I ritual cast? I can't remember.
I don't know how to go about asking this, but so can I do some sort of a check to see what like what would have a better chance of breaking it, whether by just bringing a really big hammer or something, or using, say, Witch Bolt at level 5?
While you're doing that, Alara's gonna sit down and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. How to answer both these questions. It looks like the best course of action is probably to break it physically. So a really big hammer might be the better option to go with. Because you can't guarantee that the magic is gonna fully work unless you're casting like a good, really strong I don't want to say disintegrate spell, but something that actually is known to do like a force damage, if you would.
Yeah.
So you're ritually detect magic. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
The necromancy magic is definitely coming from the chain specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You've kind of like pinpointed that it is that location right there. They are giving off the aura that necromancy gives off, which I think is like a greenish color. So you're able to pinpoint, okay, nothing else in the room is magical. These chains for sure are the magical pieces. And then you kind of look around and you see, oh, okay, our like magical weapons are also glowing as well. With that being said, since you cast a spell, you do also detect your guys' magic items that were given to you from Annabelle are giving off a black kind of like aura to it as well.
Like what kind of black aura? Because I can tell by schools of magic with detect magic.
Yeah, it's not like a traditional school of magic. It is, I would say, it's a void magic in this circumstance.
So stuff that Abraham might be very familiar with.
Correct.
God, how do I be covert about this? Okay. I think this is all things are coming together, but I just need to make sure that everything's coming together. God, in for a penny, in for a pound. I think I know what I need to do. I just need to have another conversation. I mean, what is a warlock relationship if not a series of conversations?
I mean, you're not wrong.
This is also the first warlock relationship I've had where there actually was a conversation.
Talking to your patron in D&D? What? Wild concepts.
So I could probably take care of those if we really need it. I'm gonna ever so the subtlest I can try to gesture towards the chains and stuff. And whatever's being bound with the void magic.
So what you're saying is, if I use this handy dandy key over onto the handy dandy keypad over there, and undo the glass, you guys can undo the chains?
Oh boy, okay, subtlety. Have you ever heard of subtlety?
He's a blank face.
Oh dear God. Yes. Yes. Yes,
So
that's the plan.
put the key in now?
No.
Oh, come on!
I think it would be best to wait till later. When the time is right.
My wings are right there! Just so close.
You are a child.
Get.
You could just be a little more patient. You've been found this
I
out. Wait just some longer time.
hate that you're right. Goodbye, my pretties. I'll be
No,
back soon.
never again.
How we're getting back in here.
Oh wait, this guy's part of the strike team, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Boy. Great. I forget, is the key bound to him in any way?
No, he's literally just holding onto it by a chain.
So if Abraham were to obtain it, wouldn't raise any alarms.
He already stole it.
Oh.
And so far,
no.
nobody's noticed
Yeah.
it.
Or they're just
so
letting him have it.
I guess at that point, Abraham would say, okay, how about... And then he's gonna gingerly take the key. It'll be gingerly to him. It will be like being pushed by a car.
Whoa, easy there, big guy.
You'll be needed elsewhere. I have to be in here so that you can be out there, so no one will notice.
Fine. I think I get what you're saying.
I hope I get what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is probably mid-combat if my wings all of a sudden come back and I take flight. Don't be surprised.
Presumably.
Hell
And-
yeah.
And we hope you don't leave us on the battlefield, if it comes to that.
For you guys, I'll stick around. Promise.
I feel
Remind me
like-
to check my enthusiasm.
Heh. Besides, I think at the end of the day, we all want the same thing.
To disappear and not be tracked anymore?
Hey, there you go.
Sure.
To live a life of freedom, not having to worry about anything. I could go back home, finally out of this domain. Living the dream.
Brittany just reestablished connection into the conversation.
I've been listening this whole time. I'm not there, so I'm not gonna give any input. But
It was very sudden to the, huh? I'm glad you listened to all the conversation. I space out when it's everybody else's turn. Because I'm not supposed to do stuff.
I try to pay attention, but, you know, like, who knows?
Shit
Might hurt.
happens.
Alright.
So, I have to ask, do we want anybody else in on this? Like, should we be telling the rest of the strike team members to make sure that they're not, you know, caught off guard by all of a sudden being able to do everything again?
Maybe the ones you trust?
Well, I trust all of them.
I trust
Yeah.
no one.
Alright, Edgelord.
I'm sorry. If things go south, it's beyond this one life that's on the line here. Trust isn't a good thing to hand out too easy.
I guess.
Damn, dude, you're hardcore.
I'm a cop. Trust has been had to be relearned.
Huh.
I am sorry. I am just playing like the super edgy. Just in the corner of the tavern. Where is she?
I'm Batman.
Where are the other drugs going?
I'm Batman.
Here I am trying to play a detective that is not only concerned for his current life, but for every other life that follows, because as far as he's concerned, the entities he's dealing with have a lot of say over both.
Interdimensional travel. Okay. Well,
So, what is the plan exactly?
Who's talking?
Kamina.
Oh,
open the
You?
portal.
follow orders. Just do
Got
what's
it.
normal. Do what arrays zero suspicion. Meanwhile, sounds like I'm down here. One of us is down here as I motion to Viscus, who has been a fully animated character this whole time. And we hopefully time things correctly. And you get your wings, and hopefully your friends will understand the implications.
Alright, copy that, Captain.
Detective.
Copy that, Detective. So, for now, we stare at my wings and kiss them goodbye?
We've already left. I thought we were leaving.
No, this is
We
not a
had already
conversation I want to have outside of this room. This is hardly even a conversation I want to have inside this room.
Yeah, so we've definitely left.
We continue with the plan. Got it.
Hmm?
I will follow suit with the rest of the strike team to ensure that everything will go smoothly. And I guess you guys return downstairs where
Yep.
the soul magic training is kind of happening.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep, just trading. I would like to while trading, I would to kind of talk, and say, so, the House of Death, what is what's it about? Like, what are your, I don't know, what are the principles by which you stand on,
It's hard to fully describe, I would say. There is life beyond death. And that's the way we always see it, is that there's still value to one life despite being dead. You are not gone, you are not forgotten. It's how we live our lives beyond. having the very essence and the very foundations that is one's soul, striving beyond the restrictions that is a human body.
So, like, are you doing that, like, as sort of a self-serving thing? Or are you doing it to, like, help people? Or...
I'm doing it as a self-serving, if I'm being honest. Others may have different value to bring their families closer together, to seek redemptions and live out their lives in terms for seeking some sort of happiness. So some will help the spirits and the souls that may have been troubled. Others are doing it for knowledge and for gaining things that might be lost. And I want to do it in the sense of going beyond what a normal soul is capable of. I want to see what really is breaking down into the very being, the very nature of what is a soul.
Is that what the Dominion's doing?
Oh, heavens, no.
Well,
The
then what's
Dominion's goal will be, and has always been, to ensure that the humans are safe from Eldritch kind. And in order to do that, we need to ensure that there is balance and order in this world. And in order to do that, we need to ensure that there is control. Control over what, you may ask? Well, magic is the biggest controlling factor. Magic such as souls. What we're doing right now, being able to control and harness the very essence of this magic, is a very key indication that we need to have within our grasps.
So you're trying to control the magic? Like,
Sure.
forgive my ignorance, but like, like why? Because like I know magic, and I don't feel like I mean, to say that I'm not like hurting anyone, but I mean, why is there something that has to tie with like magic and the Eldritch? Because like Lotus over there fights Eldritch things for a living. She just kind of like is playing on her phone, raises her hand, kind of like
Exactly.
like, yep, I'm here.
Which is why I wanted to connect deeper into our relationship with one another. That's just why I wanted to bring you into the house. Because I feel like you have an understanding of what is meant to be. I feel like you know that there are those out there who are abusing this use of magic and seeking this power to ensure that there's chaos and negativity. The Eldritch kind, the House of Blood, the House of Void, the House of Pestilence, and the House of Famine, all of these individuals are using this kind of magic for evil.
Like,
creating chaos and destroying and
like, what's your definition of like chaos? I mean, look, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. None of the houses sound very positive. I would even say the House of Death and the House of War. I mean, on its face, every single house sounds like they've really got like some skeletons in their closet.
Unfortunately.
So, like, and I mean, like, not to sit here and like, but Death and War is probably like, two of the big ones that like, people would be the most leery of. Nobody likes war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And like, death, I'm pretty sure, like, if you've dealt in my line of work, people are terrified of it. No one knows what's beyond the veil. I mean, like, no one who knows any better anyway. No one knows where they're gonna go, or what's gonna happen to them. And there's so many people who will sit there and bargain and plead, just not wanting to, shuffle off this mortal coil. It's horrible. So, like, what puts you above all the other houses?
I feel like we haven't better understanding in terms for what is needed to be done for those around us. What I had witnessed in my time is death, ironically. Too much of it. Hearing the voices of the innocent every night, day after day, screaming, screaming, and screaming. I was haunted by the tormented spirits that came from the hands of the Blood King. I wanted to silence those voices. I wanted to reach out and help them, but I couldn't. I didn't have the power. I didn't have the strength to be able to do that. So, that's when my husband and I, we rose to the levels that we were able to rise to. We did what we could to help silence the voices and bring them a sense of peace. And we want to keep maintaining that peace. We want to keep the silence, which means we need to have that order. If everybody stayed within their proper places, stayed within this beautiful foundation, we would all live happily ever after. But when I realized that magic was still in this world after we tried to get rid of it, I knew that changes into our approach needed to be made. So we adjusted our plan, and by we, I mean me. Unfortunately, my husband did not receive the very luxury that I was able to proceed into this world, and she gestures to her body. So I did what I felt was necessary in terms for directing the Dominion in the way that I have.
So, you just want to control magic?
I want to maintain order, and if controlling magic is how I need to do it, then that is how I will do it.
But what if, what if people don't particularly want that? I'm not saying that I don't. I do believe that you do need a certain level of order in order for for things not to just go tits up, if you will. Because nobody wants that. But at the same time, at what point is there too much order?
Well, there can be never too much order.
Well, you have to forgive me. I'm not much of an orderly person. But maybe that's because I've just gotten far too old and I just couldn't care less anymore. I mean, for goodness sake, look at me. I'm pretty certain that, I pretty much made peace when I may not even walk out of that portal tomorrow, or whenever we decide to do this. So, not saying that all chaos is good, but, chaos and spontaneity. That's what, causes things to move forward.
And that's where the Dominion comes in, to stop that chaos. So yes, chaos will ensue eventually, and keep going, but eventually it will diminish, and everybody will be smiling. And then there will be no need for the Dominion anymore.
I suppose I would just say, don't mistake chaos for, the way that, nature works. Because things change. Things can't stay the same always. No matter how hard you try, unfortunately.
Oh, and I will try.
Well, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Not saying that, we have to, sit here and come to blows about it. I'm not, I'm not immature. Am I getting the hang of this at all, or am I just sitting here waving my hands for nothing?
Oh no, you're doing great.
Sledgehammer.
You're slowly getting into the rhythm of what it makes up a soul. You're working on it. Still very large gaps for improvement, but you are achieving the necessary steps in order to get to the main goal.
Okay, fantastic. Because I would like to be able to, like, communicate better with dead people to, like, bring them some sort of peace. Or, like I said, bring loved ones some sort of closure. Lotus is just gonna, like, messing around on her phone. She's gonna, like, just text a question mark to the twins.
They reply back with a thumbs up.
All right, cool. She's going to open up her phone game again. Gonna open up her phone game, like, keep going at it. And then she's going to just kind of lift her head and say, I don't want to interrupt or anything. Forgive me. I just didn't know how long this session was going to take. We still have some preparations that we have to do for the mission. And I was like, right. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish up here and I'll follow you, yeah? And Lotus is like, okay. I'll just wait outside for you. And she's like, all right, cool.
I don't trust her. Take her out.
No. Hana's like, she doesn't want to, like, just abruptly be like, oh, okay, all right, and just go, like, she is gonna, like, sort of naturally, like, sort of
They're planning
finish the lesson. Finish the lesson.
If you have preparations still that need to be taken care of before you set off on your grand mission for us, please take care of them. That is by far more important. There will be plenty of time for us to be able to have these special little sessions.
I guess so. I mean, like, if they're just dead people in the void, I want to be able to, like, navigate that,
Interesting. I never would
Considered
have
it.
perceived and considered the void to be its own plane of existence for the souls to reside in.
Well, there's a plane of death.
There are very many planes. I hope to eventually open enough gateways to view them all.
Girl, get a hobby.
In what way?
Well, we'll just have to figure that out when we get there.
I mean, what do you care about other planes? I mean, this one's pretty fine. I mean, like, if you want to visit the death plane, like, I pretty much just... I feel like, well, then again, like, I'm sort of kind of look at her, I'm like, well, I mean, I guess you kind of circumvented that. You can't really... You kind of trapped your soul in there, didn't you? All right.
And finish your preparations.
All
And this time,
right.
that's an order.
Okay, all right. I need to get snippy about it. All right. I'll walk off. Like, just perch on Lotus's, like, tusks. Let's roll. She shrugs her shoulders and just walks. Go meet back up. You guys want to grab dinner elsewhere? The food here sucks.
Somewhere with steak?
No! Lotus is a vegetarian!
They usually have other things to eat there.
Lotus is like, they usually do. I mean, like, the offerings. They're fine. Are you sure? Yeah, they're fine. Alright, okay, fine. Let's go get some steak. Medium well. Nah, not really. No, medium well's fine. Ooh, a nice ribeye. Alright, let's go.
Do you take Kamina with you?
I have a feeling Kamina just tags along without us
I
actually.
feel like we don't have a choice.
Absolutely.
I don't feel we have a choice to take off.
Absolutely. You guys go for dinner.
Luckily, he's local and he can recommend a good place to go.
Heck yeah.
You guys go for second dinner because you guys already technically went for dinner. So it's getting really late. So he takes you to a really nice pub.
Ooh. That is nice.
Yeah, and I'm talking like it's giving you like steak at a pub. It's very like
fucking pub you go to that has steak.
I'm sorry.
I would not trust steak from a pub.
I'm sorry.
I barely trust steak from a bar and grill.
That's fair.
That's fair. I don't eat steak.
Yeah, you guys make it into the very nice pub. And yeah, Kamina is kind of like, oh, order this is like my favorite. And
I'm gonna
Nisa
order
actually.
everything he doesn't point at.
Nisa, you see her at the bar. She looks over, gives you guys a wave, but then she does not join you. She just stays where she is.
You should go sit with your friend.
Or we can have our friend sit over here.
Right. Because we so enjoy your company.
Oh, what's wrong with my company? Oh, come on, you love me, admit it.
No, I'd rather have a lobotomy.
I think she
Oh,
hates
come
you.
on. Come on, who could say no to my pretty eyes?
Me. Leave.
Alright, fine, I'll catch you cool cats later.
It's shit like that.
Cool gas.
This is brutal and kind of painful.
Yeah, cool gas.
You guys will notice that, like when you guys were having your first dinner, he's not wearing his sunglasses, he's not wearing his mask. So, but he does go over to Nisa and is just like, hey, buddy.
I hope she also gives him the cold shoulder.
Yeah, she straight up kind of like just, not necessarily slaps him, but is just full on like, get off of me, you fucking loser.
He's definitely the annoying friend that nobody...
Oh, absolutely.
Doesn't matter how cute you are if you're obnoxious.
Alright. So. We all good?
Yeah.
Are we?
Steven's dying
No.
of cringe.
What's
Yeah.
wrong? Well, yeah, I mean,
literally that everything Kalina just said.
look, the guy has no riz, as the young people say.
He thinks he's hot shit.
No riz, completely rizless. I don't know if there's any help in that boy, but right now we're not focused on that.
I feel like if he talked less, he'd be fine.
I mean, like don't get me wrong, he's got the looks, but I mean the personality, though.
Honestly, props to Miranda for doing vastly different characters versus this is character A, this is character B, and that's the main difference.
Look, the fact. What was I saying? Sorry, I'm a little hungry. Not gonna lie, the soup wasn't sufficient. And I know we're doing the steak analogy, but I'm actually a pescatarian, so like, I just kind of wanted to like go with the bit. Anyway, doesn't matter. But we're all good. No, everything was fine. No complications whatsoever. We're thumbs up. We're all good.
Yes.
All right, cool. Cause to go with what we were talking about, like steak and stuff. I feel like the restaurant owner, the head chef, might be a little bit of a control freak. She likes the menu the same. Very strict on the menu. Doesn't really give much. It doesn't really like creativity in the kitchen, if you will.
The fact that she's bound the wait staff to menu secrecy wasn't enough.
Yeah, but I mean, like, to the extent of which I think it's pretty bad. And I feel like she may have her sights set on acquiring other restaurants and other places of business if this goes too far. That's just the vibe I was getting, and that's a whole lot of not cool. Because she wants to keep a lot of ingredients to herself, it seems. Am I making any sense? Because like, I feel like people should be allowed to be creative. I mean, sure, there's gonna be really bad dishes, but you can't just sit there and like, buy up everything and have the same menu for everything. That's how you get these crappy fast food joints.
I don't know, after a late night cram session, sometimes a greasy burger really hits the...
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think she wants a greasy burger. I think she wants to just do it. I think she wants name brand burger. Like, you know, and she's gonna make people eat steak whether they like it or not. There's not gonna be any room for fish or vegetarians or I don't know. You picking up what I'm putting down?
We've been picked it up. You just won't stop dropping it.
I keep talking. You people won't tell me to shut up.
I
not
did.
fun.
Wait, is this the bird talking?
Yeah.
Yes, of course it is.
I did.
I don't recall.
Let me remind you, and I'll put my hand on the beak again.
She just sits there. Alright, so I guess the question is, Lotus says, what are we gonna do about it?
I think we should still follow the same plan. Open
Sounds
the
good to me.
restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you had a thing going. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say we open the restaurant,
Mhm.
and we change the menu.
You can open the restaurant. I have to hang back in case to join, just in case, because you never know.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
We'll take it up next time.
Yay!